Today on Future360, how an innovative law firm stays ahead of its competition.
Farrands, I'm a partner of Ellison in Hong Kong.
Ellison is Australia's leading law firm with offices around the globe. Farrands heads the firm's major projects practice in Asia, advising contractors, developers, financiers and governments on large projects and privatisation in the region.
How do you drive innovation within the company?
Innovation is key to Ellison, the way in which we operate in foreign markets. In Hong Kong, we compete against English, American, European, Chinese, Asian firms, so we've got to be innovative. We have a strong learning and development program that we put all our lawyers through, whether they be first year or senior partners. We own SafeTrack, which is an innovation firm that specialises in corporate governance for our clients. We also run a program where every year the top 3 innovative ideas that come from our lawyers are put to our board and implemented across the firm, and that incentivises our lawyers to constantly come up with innovative ideas that allows us to compete in the marketplace.
Why is Asia the epicenter of business right now?
There is more energy in that at the moment. If you look at the way the market has changed in the past 5 years, this is close to the centre of the world economically. China is a powerhouse. It's now the second biggest economy in the world with a bullet. It's looking to go to the biggest economy in the world at some stage in the next 20 years. And given what's happening in Europe and the United States, this is the focal point of investment around the world, and it's fantastic to be part of that.
Tell me about some of the business challenges you've faced and how you've overcome them.
15 years ago, this was very much a British town. It was still pre-handover, so it was part of the empire, and the British had pretty much a stranglehold on the way business was done here, in particular in the legal community. So that was a challenge. Also at that stage, Australian law firms weren't really known, so the Minter who question was one that we faced all the time. Now we are very well known in the marketplace, as is Australian law firms, because of the involvement of the Australian economy in the Chinese economy and Australian law firms and other professionals being part of that. So it's much easier to overcome the problems we had before. But it's important to stick to what you're good at and stick to what Australians are known to be good at, and that's much easier to get traction than trying to do things that other nationalities are known to be good at. Well, the legal marketplace in Australia and Asia is changing dramatically. Foreign law firms are setting up in Australia, and that's producing challenges for us in our domestic marketplace, but also producing challenges here. I think every Australian law firm is going to find their own particular way in which they're going to deal with that internationalisation of the market. We keeping to our core competencies and continuing to develop on our strengths, in particular, as I said, energy and resources and projects and infrastructure, in order that we can compete with the law firms that we face in the domestic market and the market here.